Yeah, yeah. DC Zone, Smoke D, oh yeah. In the club, baby, come on.
Players come to play, ballers come to ball. Women come to flirt, and groupies do it all. The haters come to fight, and throw them out the club. These people come to party, everybody show some love. Players come to play, ballers come to ball. Women come to flirt, and groupies do it all. The haters come to fight, and throw them out the club. These people come to party, everybody show some love.
Smoke D, tip the dub, now I'm up in the club. Ladies scream my name straight, showing some love. My cousin in the corner gave a brother some dap. He can talk a fool to death, but I ain't trying to rap. Walk to the bar, but you know I don't drink. A ginger ale and ice, yeah, I'm feeling alright. Had some Bama at the table, sleep drunk as a skunk. Hennessy was in this cup, then he's throwing it up. Checking out the ladies coming up to the door. My favorite jam's on, so I'm up on the floor. Doing a little something with this cutie I know. Trying to see if I can take her home for sure. The night is still young, but I'm playing it cool. And hoping these Bammers don't be acting a fool. You only live once, is how we living it up. You know that's how we do it when we up in the club. Come on.
Players come to play, ballers.
Yep. Hello. Welcome to the GULLUH Radio Show. Today in studio, I got a guest for you to get to know. Live and direct in full effect. It's my man, Kevin Bass.
Hey,
that's Kevin Bass.
What's happening, man?
What's up, kid?
Glad to be here,
Good
man.
to see you.
Appreciate you.
So, man, why don't you tell me and my guests about you and what you do?
Well, folks know me as Kevin Bass or Chef KB. I am a chef, and I specialize in barbecue and soul food. I actually bring the best barbecue soul food to the DMV, fresh from Detroit.
Fresh from Detroit.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about that, man. Detroit, huh?
Yep.
How you go from being a Detroit legend to coming up in the DMV, taking over the barbecue scene here?
Well, first off, born and raised East Side Detroit. Joined the Army after high school and served my time in the Army. And when I got out of the Army, I was still out here in this area. And I brought my culinary skills here with me.
Okay.
You know, yeah.
Wow, man. So that's good because I had some of that barbecue before. And
yeah,
the first time I met Kevin was a wonderful experience. It wasn't even meeting Kevin. I didn't even know I was going to meet. I was just going in the wind, going with the flow one day, ended up at his spot. Yeah. But so yeah, man, you used to be a boxer too, you say?
Oh yeah.
Tell me about that, because you did mention that before. Listen, I don't know if you remember telling me that.
Oh yeah, definitely. I started boxing when I was 9 years old. Okay. Up in the D, and boxing the Army too. So okay. It's something that's carried over. I taught my children, so you know they know the basics.
That's what's up.
They know their numbers and they know how to defend themselves. So it is what it is, you know.
Yeah. Boxing is an art, man.
Yes, and it teaches a discipline as well. Okay. Right, a discipline that can carry over to other aspects of your life. So.
What type of role models? I mean, plenty in the boxing world that you have inspired you to even, you know, or was it a necessary situation where you had to like fight to survive and try to
look Detroit East Side? Hey, it's a little bit of both, man. Right. And you know, some people just good at what they do.
That's right.
You know, I'm good as a diplomat, and when time came when I was younger. And diplomacy was out the door. Mm-hmm. That's when the boxing skills came in handy. So, yeah,
that's what's up.
Yeah.
So, Doubles Barbecue. Tell me about that.
Doubles Barbecue. The name Doubles is my youngest daughter's nickname.
Okay.
So the business is actually named after my youngest daughter. And beautiful soul. So that lets everyone know, whoever tastes my food, that everything I do in my kitchen that comes out of my kitchen is done out of love.
Okay.
Right. Solid.
So the first time I met you, it actually was right after I did the interview on the Ladies of the China Pink show.
Yeah.
So if you could like and subscribe to the Ladies of the China Pink show. That day I was, did my show. Actually, I did the last couple of shows I did myself. It was that videos on one of my previous shows. But after that, there was a DJ there, DJ Nice. We wrapped up, man. Everybody had their time. And dude was like, man, this is dude, he be cooking, man. And we were all hungry, first of all. So that was no doubt. And the ladies, it was about, 4 of them and 3 of us fellas. Well, it might have just been me and D Nice. So anyway, I know this dude, man, but it was kind of dark. It was late. So he usually outside cooking. So we're like, nah. So I think he called you. We went over his house. We went over Kevin's. I went over Kevin's house, and we were early. So we got there. We sat down, and just seeing you, and I think you and another person I was cooking, and I want to give my viewers. There you go, Aaron Brown chiming in. I want to give my viewers just a little taste, a little video. I happen to capture this essence of this first encounter with Kevin Bass. And if you will also drop the visual.
Can I get
hello, everyone. Hello, we are rapping with Kevin Bass. Good Vibes. It's the Good Vibes crew, the Good Vibes DC. It's Kevin the chef. He's actually playing Chef Archibald on the set of Nutmeg the movie. Cast and crew. We did our money shot. We're about to let Kevin go. That's a wrap. Thanks for coming by, big man.
Thanks.
He did a heck of a job, y'all. Nutmeg the movie Nutmeg. All right, it's on Charge. Check it out. Also, the Good Vibes for DC. Get that food. And what's it on Instagram?
Doubles Barbecue and Soul Food Experience. We also have Instagram pages, Double Foods. That's doubles with an S, foods with an S. And the website is www.doublesfoods.com.
Bet. So that was the movie Nutmeg.
Right.
So we're going to change topics into the film Nutmeg because I cast Kevin for a chef in the movie Nutmeg. So Nutmeg was in 2019, 2020. So let me tell you the story. I had to cast a chef. We was looking for the chef. The chef in this movie starts the movie and ends the movie with the chef. So we went through production and everything went well. So the rest of the cast and crew, they didn't know who the chef was going to be. So the day that we shot for the chef, they didn't meet you yet. So we at the house at the location. So then Kevin walked up and I cast Kevin because he's a chef, not an actor. And that was key in this situation because Kevin really wasn't in the acting. So we had a pretty good amount of dialogue for Kevin. So when you came in, and P, the DP, my director of photography, said, when y'all realized y'all was in the military together, I knew it was going to be okay. Because the pressure was on me. Because if you'd have bombed, first of all, it'd have been like, oh, man, this is my first time casting. This is my first film as executive producer under, Cash Reddick. And we had a nice production, man. Nutmeg is a short film about overindulgence. It could be anything. It just has to be nutmeg, but it can go into overindulgence of nutmegs. Nutmeg got a lot of qualities y'all might not know about. It could be overindulgence about shopping, abuse. There's a whole series of films about overindulgence. Right. I keep y'all up with that. So you did a wonderful job. He said his lines, and then when you and P was like, "Oh, military," I don't know how y'all figured that out, but and it was on after that. So I knew that he was such a good director that P could mold and shape you to exactly what he wanted. So I was sitting back, I was like, "Yeah, take that." There was a few people on the set that was hating on me because I had all this power, but I nailed it with you, man. So,
I appreciate the opportunity.
Good.
And I tell you this too. One thing that I really liked about it was when they came in, when P came and talked to me, he says, well, you a chef. If you see something in this, be it with the way things are laid out, anything, how would you do it as a chef? Set this place up like you would set it up if you were as a chef.
Okay.
And so when he allowed me to do that, it allowed me to get into my groove, right? And even down to the ad libs, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay.
Would you say this as a chef? No, I wouldn't say that. So we made the changes on the fly in some cases as we shot the movie. It was exciting and it was a pleasure.
That's what a director do. It gets the best out of their talent. And yeah, I remember y'all had your little conversation and y'all was setting it up, the scenes. And man, it worked out because he had P was just ridiculously smart and you know, he was just great at shooting that film. But yeah, he took you in and I nailed it with you, man, because you aced his lines, man. We got out of there in like an hour. The bad part about it is we was late because that day on that scene, my investor, I got a silent investor, was coming to the set and he was gonna watch that scene. And we were late because somebody was dragging along the production. Unfortunately, it was like, you know, stalling, you know, and we got there too late for the investor to see that scene. But anyway, that went well, man. And like I say, Nutmeg, I don't know what's gonna happen to it if it ever come out. It was supposed to go to the film festival circuit as a short. And it, you know, COVID happened after that, and you know, it's just in limbo. But hey, you never know, man. It might pop back up somewhere. We might get a chance to, you know, get in post production and, you know, see how it goes.
I hope so, because I still talk about it to this day. And just like you explained, the use of nutmeg, right? Too little is ineffective. Too much is overpowering. So it's like you got to get just enough there.
Just right.
Yeah. So it works out. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good film, man. Had little funny moments. And actually, we had a lead and the co-writer, Michael Thomas, he co-writer. So we had a part, someone to play his part, someone to play my part. But the people we had the star in the role to get the lead role, they didn't show up. So Cass was like, "Why don't you play the lead, girl?" Malik. So I played the lead. That's how I got the lead. I wasn't supposed to be laying back. And then Michael part, he co-wrote it. He played the other part. And we aced it, man. And I just hope that opportunity, that movie come back, because I did a lot of good work on that.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're going to take a quick break in a minute. And we're going to be right back with Kevin Bass.
Yeah, smooth tip. Sometimes it's hell, yeah, and sometimes it's a lot of fun. The fantasies you experience, yeah, when you're so young, you're still growing, still growing. Yes, I'm still growing. I'm still growing. The reality.
And we're back with Kevin Bass in the house.
What's up? What's
That
up?
was barbecue, chef galore. So I just want to take this time and say, yeah, that smoke DC's on Smoke D is on my intro. That's my man. Go to actually he just dropped something new. He got a whole new album, but he just dropped something new about a week ago. Go on his page or go to YouTube channel, whatever, and hit Smoke D. DC's on Smoke D. That's my intro. Because actually I like that joint, the go-go joint, but I got another one where I think it's my theme song. It's called Friend or Foe. But yeah, Smoke D is doing some, good things. And what you just heard was, of course, DC's own Robbie Gordon, who also started off as Rare Essence original bass player. That guy, he ended up now top 3 in the world. With the Dynamic Superior, Shoo Shoo Shine used to call us Dime. That's Robbie Gordon on the bass. Then he left and went with Gil Scott-Heron for about 20 years. So he played all Gil Scott-Heron best stuff. Y'all don't know who Gil Scott-Heron is, man. Y'all need to go look. Man, come on, man. Not Jill Scott. I mean Gil Scott-Heron. You gotta let it down, Cal. You gotta let him know, Cal. That's Gil Scott-Heron. That's the poet, man. He connected to my godfather. He had he was a lyricist, man. He go through the every word dictionary. So yeah, Google him. He wouldn't cuss you out. Instead of cuss words, he got some words for you that will deteriorate you. Instead of cussing you out. Very poetic guy, man. Sharp with the tongue, and some of his music, man, was on point. He was like one of the original rappers, man. Gil Scott-Heron, y'all gotta look him up, listen to some of that stuff.
Yes,
or whatever. Activists, So anyway, getting back to the first time I met you.
Right. So
anyway, we leave the China Pink show. So we get there, we early. So we chilling, and we got the DJ there. It happened to be they was having an NFC playoff, so the football game was on, the game before the Super Bowl, just like last week.
Right.
So you in there cooking, right? And I'm in there. It's like empty, there's nobody there. So we chilling, we at the table. So 2 things. First of all, I'm talking to the people, on the table, the China Pink ladies, about my investment things and how my company gets started. And like I said, I got the investors, I got the, one-stop shop film production. So I'm talking to, somebody. Whole time you ear hustling. So I'm like, I ain't even know it. So anyway, later. So I'm talking to everybody what I do, how we can, make some money, whatever. So then I look up and people start coming in this thing, one by one. And it's starting to get hyped. So the DJ Nice, I think he put some music on. He said, "For DJ, might as well." So we DJ going. Then I'm against the wall. I don't really know you. I'm just chilling. And then the football game playing. So all of a sudden the vibe just takes off to a whole nother planet because people start coming in. About 20 minutes later, it's packed. Everybody came at once. And then they brought their kids. They brought their kids. Everybody brought their kids. So the kids just clicked up and did their own thing. And everybody, we talking, drinking, whatever. So then the basement was a private session. So you go in the basement. The kids knew to stay upstairs. So we went in a little basement. Everybody did their thing there. So it reminded me of the 1970s style parties that we used to have when we was a kid. Kids, you had to bring your kid to the damn party. So kids clicked up. We did us. We was hoping that the parents would stay partying so we could have our fun. So man, it was just that vibe, and I captured that essence, man. And I happened to have the presence of mind to tape that.
Okay.
Oh, well, not tape it, but recorded it, put it on my Instagram, just to show, the people the type of outlook and type of things I be doing when I'm not, doing my thing with the cars or the films. I'll actually meet a lot of interesting people, and sometimes I capture interesting events. Right. So also, if you will, drop that visual.
My lane, as long as my money get paid, I can care less what a bitch got. You and I live every night with no job. Eating good up in food.
This is Instagram though. It's the after party of the China Pink show.
If you know you ain't going to work tomorrow, slide in.
What's up? Like an old school party, one of the ones we used to go to when we were kids. The parents were doing their thing, everybody was having a good time. Yeah, when I got there, it was nothing going on, man. And all of a sudden, man, it just got live. DJ started kicking it, you know, and and the love that you showed, man. You didn't know me, man, and you know, you got all these people coming in your house, man, like eating your food. And look, I didn't pay for nothing. I didn't even bring nothing.
Listen, my Sunday dinners are just that. You know, a lot of us from a bunch of different areas, right? And my house is granddad's house or grandma's house, or we knew it to be back in the day, right? So on Sundays, when I had those Sunday dinners, it's as much for me as it is for the people I allow to come to my house, right? And I love it. And that's the vibe that you're supposed to have. Safe, secure, you eat, drink, be merry, have fun, crack jokes, no drama. You know what I'm saying? And even if there is a bit of drama, it's snuffed out immediately because granddad right around the corner. Because I'm ear hustling. I'm hearing everything.
Yeah, he's hearing everything. And I testify to that. One thing, when I was talking to everybody about my Kevin, I was like, I couldn't. Then after the party started, I was like, you know, because I got that production, man. I was like, this is the reality show. And I said, you know, Kevin, I got that. Kevin, like, enough said. I already heard you.
Yeah.
I was like, get out of here. I said, I'm gonna get with you, dog. And you knew it. I was like, I'm gonna get with you. We got to do something with this. I like you say, you know, again, beef. You know, you can't like mess this up. We don't even have a chance to. The younger generation probably never been to a house party. They don't have a chance to experience the fun that you had coming over somebody. That's unheard of now. Coming over somebody's house, man, just having fun and no drama. Matter of fact, you talked about the granddaddy always hustling.
Yeah.
My next guest, I was at a party with him one day. Yeah, I'm gonna put it out there. This dude, man, come over. We get this person. Gee, it's a party, man. Okay, I'll go over there. Another house party in somebody's yard. And we having it. This dude paid for everything. We had to pay nothing. So this is how G's handled it. So dude started getting raunchy in that joint. So my next guest was like, nah, dog, fight me. We'll take it outside. Nah, you're not gonna mess this party up, dog. Me and you can do it. He didn't know that, like, come on, man, come on. I'm not gonna let you mess this up. You want somebody to fight, dog? You can fight me right now in front of everybody. We go out for your party. Me and him going out front of him. Dude, you know, he was embarrassed.
Yeah.
Like, so fight him. That's my next guess. But anyway, Kev, so what inspired you with the cooking, man? Like, and what kind of chefs and other chefs have you worked with in this area?
So, to be honest, like it's one main chef, and she is like, you know, we stuck at the hip. Like mine, her name is Chef Aaron Roth.
Okay.
And
wow.
She opened up a cafe out in Tyson's Corner last year. We're coming up on the year anniversary.
It's Aaron Ross, E-R-I-N?
E-R-I-N-N.
N-N, Aaron Ross.
Ross, R-O-T-H.
R-O-T-H, okay.
Yeah, and school trained French pastry chef.
Wow, okay.
And all the way around, amazing woman, right?
Good.
Amazing woman. So we collaborate a lot, even if it's nothing more than picking up the phone saying, you know, hey, what do you think about this? And it's on and popping from there, you know.
Wow. Okay, cool. Hey, man, first of all, tell me about the restaurant business. Is it suffering? There's a lot of industries right now. People who are aspiring to be chefs, because a lot of people do. They love this food thing. And it's huge here in DC. Right. But how is the restaurant industry right now? Is it suffering? Is people getting paid? What about the servers and the food, man?
So for me, I can only speak for myself. What I try to do is make sure that when it comes to the servers, any event I do, I keep it on board, right? You got to take care of your people, because at the end of the day, your people are the ones that's taking care of you. Okay. When it comes to your customer. Okay. Overall, is the industry suffering? It's going through some challenges. Let me say that. Right. People, there are a lot of open positions, but people don't want to. The young people don't want to work.
You know that?
You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
Hold up. Some young people, let's separate. Young black people don't want to work, or young Caucasian people, young Asian, young Mexican. Who? Let's identify.
this is across the board, my brother.
Okay. All right.
Right.
Wow. That's youngest got to get to work.
Yeah. And the thing about it is it hard work? It can be. But there are other times when it's not quite so.
Okay.
So what the thing to do is embrace the hard times
Okay.
with the easy.
Yeah.
As with anything else, again, in this life.
That's balance.
Again, we take that back to nutmeg as well.
Yeah,
So,
exactly. There you go.
you know, just finding that space, right? The food, how you prep your food, how you prepping and cooking food is one thing. And I'm gonna say something that's gonna sound weird to a lot of people out there, but I know what food will taste like before I finish it. Right? I know what spices to use. I'm not a heavy salt person, right? There are other spices you can use in place of salt.
Okay.
And example, I would rather use the powders, right? Onion powder, garlic powder, other herbs and spices. With steak, I get fresh rosemary, thyme. Then I allow the flavors to build on themselves, right? So you have to know first what you're doing. A painter or a canvas painter doesn't paint with a roller, right? You have to know what tools to use to have in order to get the product or the end product you want, you know. So I put time, my energy, and love into my food.
Okay.
And I think that's important to ensure that the final product either meets or exceeds the chef's expectation.
Now, are you still doing Doubles Barbecue? And like, I'm sure my viewers' mouths are drooling with saliva. So how can we get that Doubles Barbecue into our bellies? And are you still doing the promotional Double Barbecue night?
I am. I actually host a happy hour on Friday.
Okay.
I call it the Bears Den.
Okay.
I still have my Sunday dinners.
Okay.
They slowed down during COVID, but now we're starting to pick back up.
Like that.
But the best way to get in touch with me is through the website, through the customer contact.
Okay.
The website is www.doublesfoods.com.
Hit them again with it.
www.doublesfoods.com.
Okay, that's where you go get your doubles, your food, and then take it from there. I mean, from there, the website will tell you all the different menus and way to order.
So the way I do it is once folks sign up under the customer contact,
Okay.
when I drop the menus throughout the week,
Okay.
then the menu will go to their email,
Bingo.
and then from their email they can place an order, and everything moves forward from there.
Okay, well, there you have it, y'all. That's Kevin Bass. You know where to get the food from. You know our backstory. He can catch you around. You know he boxed, so you know don't be sleeping. But anyway, yeah. Anything else you want to let us know before you go?
Let's just treat each other 100. Just embrace one another, y'all. We got enough going on out here in the world without getting caught up in the negativity. So we can make this work, come together as one.
You heard it from Kevin Bass. Thanks for coming in, my brother.
Thanks
We'll
for
be
having
back.
me.
Take a quick break.
All right. Now.
Yes, indeed. Back at the Gary Gullah Radio Show. And my second guest is another friend of mine I would love for you to get to know. Live and direct and full effect. It's my man, DJ Cowboy.
G Money.
DJ Cowboy, man.
What's up, Slim?
Good. Thanks for coming to my show, man.
Yeah, thanks for being invited, man. I appreciate you.
Why don't you tell my viewers about you and what you do?
Hey, so I'm DJ Cowboy. I grew up in over in Northeast DC, Trinidad, and I have always had a love for the music. Listening to my mother albums, and getting that old school vibe back in the day.
Yeah.
And so later on in life, I acquired the skill of DJing. I started with the big radio, the big DJ coffins and all the amps and all that stuff. And I actually, people don't even realize where I got the name DJ Cowboy from. So I'm gonna let that know. They're like, oh, his name Jake. Why you call him Cowboy? They know me from around Trinidad as Jake. So where does Cowboy guy come from? But anyway, my aunt's husband, rest in peace, named John Steele. You remember Papa Steele?
Man.
Okay, bet. So we used to go out his house all the time and party and get out, groove on. And I wanted to start DJing, so he would let me play with the the needles and putting records on and whatever. And then, man, and I always came out there. I had this leather jacket with the fringes on it.
Okay.
And he say, "Yeah, man, DJ Cowboy."
I can see him now. Okay.
So that's how the whole DJ Cowboy name came about that. And then later on with the growing up in where we grew up at, and the name fit because I was wild and I was cowboy, and it just all came together.
You used to wear them hats too, man.
And I used to wear them.
Hats. and they say you look like Charlie Wilson too. So I guess there you have it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But those was good times, man. But that's where it all started. So lately I've been in the karaoke circuit. So I don't know, a lot of DJs they DJ. A lot of DJs don't DJ karaoke. I prefer honestly to DJ karaoke music. And the reason is because you get the people involved. It's good for a DJ to stand up there for 4 hours or whatever, and you shining, they having fun, but they don't get to shine. So when you add the karaoke aspect to it, is now they get to shine also. Now they get to get up and be on stage and be on the mic. You know how many people that just never even sang on the mic before, and I encourage them and like, this karaoke, just get up there and they gonna clap for you and you gonna have fun.
Right.
And once they do it one time, they don't want to sit down no more. They keep signing up.
Oh man.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why now I'm more leaning towards the karaoke side versus the straight DJing side. I do both. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
But my preference is I'm karaoke king, man. I'm flat out doing it. I'm making people have fun.
Yeah.
At the end of the night, they like, man, I want to have a karaoke party at my house because you're inviting and involving more people to have fun, and versus you just standing up there, party. Yeah. So
Yeah. More call and response. Let people. Plus, once they get a few drinks on their belly or they
game over with.
They're gonna want more drinks, and it creates another outlet for fun.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
right. So I went to a few of your parties, man. I've been to a few, man.
Mm-hmm.
All you gotta do is say G is a party, G come.
Bet.
So yeah, this is my guest again, man. Like I said on my last segment, man. We at a party, man. I don't know, man. Another springtime, we go there.
Hey, Mom, mute your phone right now. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Just that,
that was years ago.
You stood up and you made sure, because that was your man. You made sure that nobody was gonna mess this party. It was too good to be true, man. The food was good, the music was good.
Everything.
One nut want to come up there and get some negative attention. So you iced that, man, like a gentleman, man.
Yeah.
I respect that. But so yeah, man, and I don't know, man. One day you came to my house. You remember this? You gave me all your albums, man.
Yeah.
You said, yeah, though, this is going high tech now. I said, you give me all this, man. God damn, I had some jewels too.
All my 12 inch, all the 45s. Because everything now is, it's just on the little, on what they call it, the little drive now. That's it. Ain't no more carrying them crates no more.
Yeah.
Man.
But I had all them albums, man, and I kept them, man. I don't know what I did with them, man. But now I heard it was coming back, vinyl now. People, I think I did sell a cut. I sold a few of them.
Yeah, let me get a little percentage.
Yeah, I got to calculate that up and figure out what that costs.
Yeah.
Another thing you did,
it's all good.
You gave me a winning formula on how to play the 4-digit, how to play the numbers, man. So you say, man, what you got to do? You got to do it this way. This is only spend this money, and that shit. So y'all always some more.
Hey man, I come on the show getting paid. I'm getting interviewed. I'm getting paid. Man, you go. We back every week. I love it.
Yeah. But man. So other than that, man, we just been friends. We grew up, man. We had some cars, man. We had some nice cars, man. Growing up, man. Cars. And growing up in Trinidad was fun, man. It was one of most galvanizing times of my life. Good people, man. We got some good people that we grew up around. Some are still here. Some are still, some past are gone. But,
it was fun, but you better pay people. It was fun.
Yeah.
It was fun to ride in the cute cars and wear all the clothes, but bottom line was pay people.
You got to
pay people. You got to pay people.
Neighborhood change, man. It is what it is.
Yeah.
But we're going to take a quick break. And we'll be right back with DJ Cowboy.
It's your boy right here.
Yeah, smooth tip.
Again, like I say, that's Robbie Gordon. Robbie Gordon, check his music out on YouTube. That one right there is Still Growing. It's got a whole album, jazz, acid jazz. That's what he played. And the other one, the one I think you like, is called From Miles to Dizzy. So from Miles Davis to Dizzy Gillespie. It's a whole nice tribute to them. But back with DJ Cowboy. And I like to just tell some of my viewers, like, I believe in cross promotion. Like, if you doing something, I'm doing something. Take my product, you promote mine, I promote yours. You keep cross promoting, this is way a building block for the grassroots artists and the people doing things, behind the scenes can collaborate and get their thing circulated, So, what I was doing when I did Nutmeg, again, Kevin, my previous guest, was the chef in Nutmeg. But while I was shooting Nutmeg, the second day, my buddy over here, DJ Cowboy, he had some shirts for me. I said, man, bring me some shirts. I wear your shirt in my scene. And he heard of it, got there that morning and dropped them off. So I actually played a leading role. Well, that's what I do. A lot of my friends who own clothing companies. I do enough films where I would gladly wear your product in a film or something. So I did that. Actually, my opening where I got the green shirt, I got a sweet, one of your shirts on underneath my shirt. So, and my music, people that I know, the stuff I wear is people that I know. So without further ado, also drop that visual.
Cast and crew. Yeah, I'm able to record a little bit. How y'all doing? We back on the set of Nutmeg. This is Yesenia. She plays Lala.
Layla. Layla. Lala. Lechela. That's a surprise in America, Mexico.
We're doing
Yeah.
we're doing reaction shots, so there's no dialogue, but the shooting is going well as I cast and crew. And my man DJ Cowboy, thanks for showing up, man. He gave me some shirts. He got his sweet clothing line right there. He gave me some shirts to wear. So I appreciate you, DJ Cowboy, for showing some love. We go back to the sandbox. So yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
There you
That's
have
what's
it.
up. That's
So
what's up.
introducing
Yeah.
Sweet Sports. Take it away, bro.
Hey, that's what's up. So, first of all, the word sweet, so, I get a lot of, well, I've been getting a lot of flack, but it's kind of
sweet.
It done kind of calm down
Okay.
because people don't understand what the word sweet stands for. So, sweet stands for, so we enjoy everything together.
Never knew that.
That's it. So we enjoy everything together. Sports. Okay. Started back in 2017. Sitting in the house one day, and I was like, you know what? I want a clothing line, but what kind of name? Where I'm gonna get the name from? So the whole name came from back in the day when, if you remember this, if you're OG, we used to pump gas at the gas stations, right? And when the cars pull up, you'd be like, that joint's sweet. Sweet was a good word. It wasn't no like what they try to make it, but sweet is a good word. So that's where it came from. So we'd be like, that joint's sweet. This car's sweet. That joint's sweet. And I was like, you know what? Sweet Sports. And then I just put put a meaning with it. So we enjoy everything together. And when it first launched, it launched as Sweet by 1223. It launched as Sweet 1220 by 1223 because that was my birthday. 1223, Sweet by 1223. And so it grew up into Sweet Sports. And since the pandemic hit, I've been not really in production like I should have been. Hey, you got to work and you got to do other things. So it kind of fell to the wayside. But Sweet Sports is back.
Okay.
It's strong. And, I'm great. Launch a whole new summer collection coming up. Working on all that behind the scenes. But G Money, as you know, you my man. I gotta put you up on it. I gotta put him up on it. I gotta keep you sweet.
That's sweet.
You know what I mean?
That's
so
sweet.
I'm gonna give my man G Money a nice Sweet Sports hoodie right here. And hey, he always promoting and looking out for me. And one thing y'all don't know about this brother right here, right? Because he got this show and he interviewing everybody and he telling everybody else's story. But this guy right here got a hell of a story, right? He got a hell of a story. Back in the day, growing up, if you knew Holbrook Street, if you knew Trinidad, you knew this guy. I'm gonna tell you why you know him. Because if you ever had a problem with your car, he was the one to come to get it fixed. Or he was the one that if you had to go to the auction and you needed to buy the right kind of car and not buy the lemons with the rusty engines and the rusty wheels, he was a guy, trust me. So just want to give my man G some kudos on that. And like I say, I appreciate you, inviting me to the show. Like I say, the DJ Cowboy thing been there, but the Sweet Sports thing, it started, took off real strong, pandemic hit, and it hit me, and I'm sure it hit a whole lot of other people. And now I'm here to tell you that Sweet Sports is on the comeback. I admire all the other brand names in the city.
Right. We got a lot of people
that's doing their thing and selling clothes. My thing is keep doing what you're doing. There's enough money out here for all of us. Sell your brand and be your brand.
Right.
That's it.
And what's in the name? I mean, the thought process of coming up with a name. Your name is who identifies what's going to identify your brand and your personality. So
right. I want to Sweet, like I say, so we enjoy everything together. Is I want to just have fun with folks. We want without all the killings. You know, you youngers out there, y'all just straight wild, and you know, you're hard to talk to. So, you know, I know we like, man, just let them do their thing. But sometimes you gotta grab them up by the belt line and pull them into you, and talk to these brothers, because when I grew up and we was out of order, the old heads that be out there working on the cars or whatever, man, they slap you up real quick and send you slamming the house to your mother. You know, but times have changed. I get it. But hey, brothers, we still got a responsibility to fix what's going on, because and I'm gonna go real deep with y'all real quick. We gotta fix what's going on because we the cause of what's going on. Think about that real quick. The brothers that was in the life and in the streets like I was back then. Think about what I just said. We the cause of what's going on, and it's up to us to fix it. The crack babies and all that came from the generation of the parents that we sold the crack to. I ain't gonna get too deep with y'all, but I'm gonna be real with y'all. So we got just as much responsibility of what's going on right now as the parents that can't raise their children. The parents that it's hard for them because they was products of the crack generation, and I get it. But we can't give up on our brothers, because if we let them go, then guess what? The next generation coming behind them, they kids, they already lost. They already lost because they ain't got nobody to help them. The ones that know what I know, you gotta grab them. You gotta snatch them up. Talk to them. Give them something different to do. Take them bowling. Show them a different life. You know?
Let them listen to some different music.
Oh my goodness.
Let them watch some different stuff on TV.
Please let them listen to some different music, because everything in the music is all about hating each other and disrespecting women.
Kind of demonic.
There's different disrespecting women, and those are rappers that's making all the money.
When you sell your soul to it, well, that's another story.
Yeah, those are ones that's making all the money. All the rappers that's rapping about all the,
but
you know,
temporary,
this, that, and the jewelry, and
it comes with
you know what I mean.
It's temporary. You got that money, but if you don't have a soul, then what you need money for?
It's sad. It's really sad. It's really sad, bro.
Anyway, how can my viewers get with you with that music thing and possibly some of this sweet?
Hey, so I'm on Instagram, Sweet Sports Shop, all one word. All right, Sweet Sports Shop, all one word. On Instagram, and my government name is on Facebook, Jason DJ Cowboy Cheeks. That's what's on Instagram. It was so funny that I'm laughing because when I had to sign up for that, I was like, I gotta put my real name on here. Facebook don't play. You got to put your real name on there to even get signed up with them. But hey, look, I ain't in that life no more. Everything good. So
good.
I ain't hiding from nobody, so it's all good.
What about that karaoke night thing, man?
Oh, so look. Oh man, big announcements right here. So each and every Thursday night, I'm gonna start with Thursday and I'm gonna come back around. So Thursday night, I'm at World of Beer out in Arlington, Virginia, 4300 Wilson Boulevard. Dynamic place, yeah, right? They specialize in all different type of beers, right? They do sell, other beverages as well, but the vibe in there is absolutely crazy. Friday night, I'm at His and Hers. That's 2214 Rhode Island Avenue Northeast. My brother Paul Weinstock, he's the owner of that establishment up there. Good gentleman, and man, on Fridays up there, straight lit. Upstairs, downstairs, food is good. Get the fried cauliflower. My suggestion. Everything else is already good, but I'm just saying that's one of my special meals I order. And the vibe is just straight off the chain. As some of you guys know, that I was at Clout out there in Fort Washington, next door to Martini's. They had closed down, I think, around July, August last year. But guess what? We back. We back. So starting, I think it's going to be the 3rd or the 4th week of this month. We coming back with karaoke cabaret, live band karaoke cabaret.
Cool.
With my man Steve Roy as my host. So what it is, we start off with the regular karaoke song. And then after the song, I fade the song out, and then you get to sing with the band and party as a real rock star with the band. So I tell y'all, stay tuned because it's coming back. We coming back strong with it. You know, a shout out to my man Dave at Clout. They got a new spot uptown, 1865 up on Georgia Avenue. Go check it out. You know, they doing some big things. So Clout is coming back. So please, 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 please pay attention to that one. But 3 nights a week, you got DJ Cowboy. And of course, you know, when I ain't DJing, I'm concentrating on these clothes. I got to get them back out there. So, you know, that's really what's happening.
You got plenty of places to party, and you got plenty of sweet gear to wear.
Yeah.
So look, man, enough said. That's DJ Cowboy,
yes,
man.
Sir. Yes, sir.
And we're going to take another break. We'll be right back.
Yeah. Peace.
So, thanks for viewing another episode of the Gary Gulluh Radio Show. My first guest, Kevin Bass, Doubles Barbecue on Instagram. Check him out, man. He cooks with love. He has events that invites people to his house to eat. Just stress-free, you know, no drama, just eat. Second guest, DJ Cowboy. You can check him out on his Instagram, DJ Cowboy. Also, Sweet Sport Shop. Sweet Sport Shop. One word, Sweet Sport Shop. You can go on Instagram and go to Sweet Sport Shop. You got plenty of places to party and plenty of sweet clothes to wear. So that's it for this week. I want to thank my viewers, and I appreciate you for viewing. Everybody stay safe, think clear, and be positive. And that's a wrap.
Rastaman dep on spot. Just easy and cool, man. You just know the song.